Hi guys, welcome to an unboxing. This is for the Neca Trick or Treat Sam action figure. I love this movie. This movie is a fantastic movie. It's basically an anthology movie. It's like a couple of little stories, and this sort of Sam is like the central figure that sort of links all the stories together. He appears in all the stories as a big part of the last story. He's kind of like the guardian spirit of Halloween sort of thing. So like he protects the rules of Halloween. This is a brilliant film. If you haven't watched it, if you're a horror fan or if you're just a fan of like good films in general, this is a very, well, it was an underrated film. It's now building up big steam around the Halloween season, but it's a fantastic horror movie. It's got a good cast in it as well. But anyway, so guys, we're going to open this up and have a little look. Right, so here we are. I've not really done this unboxing like this before. I'm trying a new setup to try and see it, so hope you'll enjoy it. So here we go. So if we open it up, got this cool window box packaging. So if you want to buy it off the shelf, you get off the shelf and to check your figure's okay, you can do that to have a look inside of it. Now I ordered this from a company called Mad About Horror. Sort of a UK based company, do a lot of horror stuff. Well worth checking out. Whenever you actually order from them, they give you a free little postcard thing with like a horror character on it, which is quite cool. But there we are. So check that guy out. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Look at that. I mean, there's Sam himself. There's like some pumpkins in there. We've got a bag, various bits and bobs, different heads for Sam. So, right, here we go. Let's have a browse. We'll just check the packaging out first. So, yeah, cover art is fantastic. That's basically the DVD front cover. But, like, you've got some of the characters. He's like, I don't want to spoil the film if you haven't seen it, but, like, obviously, that's the girl you know from X-Men. Very famous girl. She was also in True Blood. You've got a couple of very famous sort of actors. He's been in thousands of things, this bloke. But there's like 3 different stories. They all kind of interlink together. It's an anthology thing, but kind of has a common link. All takes place on the same Halloween night. And I said, this guy here, he's kind of like the protector of the rules of Halloween. So if you break the rules, he'll come get you in some weird way or another. So yes, there's that. So we open it up and we've got a cool picture of Sam there. I mean, look at that. That is phenomenal. I like this sort of shiny metallic effect it's got on the cover as well. I think it's brilliant. And obviously we've got him in there. They're very well positioned, so none of the pieces have fallen out. Quite sturdy in there, as you can see. It looks like there's a backdrop at the back, but we'll see that in a minute. Turn to the side of the box there. Obviously got the Neca logo there. I do like that writing. Trick or treat. And then on the back, more images of the figure. Well lit though. They do some really good figure photography there, isn't it? Look at that. You're meeting the old lolly there. Now I do like this figure. And on the top you've got the hook, you've got the thing, and on the bottom some details about it there. Phenomenal. So right, we're going to open this up. Let's go. So the smart thing to do would have had this ready before I started, but anyway, here we go. So I'm not an in-box collector. I do like to open up my figures and stuff, but I always do keep the boxes because it's a good place to store like the bits and bobs in there that you're not going to use for your displays, but also it's sort of, if you ever did want to sell them on, you can always put them back in the box and like sell them on that, so that whoever gets it next, like package and send them out anyway. So I'm going to cut the little tag at the bottom. I just feel I always open from the bottom as well. I don't know why. So I carve my pumpkins as well. I cut pumpkins from the bottom as well. This is where I try and open it out. I try and open it without damaging the box, because if I do ever want to sell it on to someone, they're a box collector, I'd rather have them have something decent they can sort of like keep in the box. Oh my god. It turns out this is harder than I thought. It's like stuck in. We've lost the camera. So I've got the camera positioned on my lap at the minute. On a tripod. Something on my lap, and it's not. So I'll open it and I'll get back to it. Okay, that weren't fiddly as hell. So I've managed to get it out. That was a cardboard box within the box. Okay, this is cool. So I'll slip that open. I'll pull this out. And we're sliding, we're coming out. Wow. Okay, so that's out now. Okay, first thing I've noticed, obviously the figure is also cool, but this backing art, look at that. Now, not being funny, right? That, you could quite easily... Oh, we've lost the camera again. I'm getting too carried away, right? So that, you could quite easily make that a backdrop, couldn't you? You could put your figure in front of that, and that would look really cool. I'll open it up, have him standing in front of that. This is I think it's the house from the end of the movie. Or it might be the house from the beginning of the movie. I'm trying to remember this scene. Look at that little girl's house, or one of the girls' house in it. But look at that. That is great. I like that. You could use that for anything, really, couldn't you? Got Michael Myers standing there. That'd be pretty cool. That's a nice little backdrop. We'll put that over there. So here we go. What have we got here? We've got Sam in his glory. So should we get him out first? Let's get Sam out first. I hate this part. Always right. Oh no, he's got a tie. He's got one of those weird little plasticky ties that are like, they generally break quite easy. He says and doesn't break it, but they're like little. I could just poke it back for her, I suppose. No, I can't. See, what I should do is use the knife. There we go, like that. And now he's free almost. Look at that. So he's only Diddy because he's a small character anyway. He's quite stiff. Obviously the arms move around. He's got a couple of points so you can get him to like position his arms if you wanted to. But look at the detail on that. Look, he's got little buttons on the back. Not only, I mean, Sam is cute, isn't he? I mean, he's a horror character, but he's very cute. But you can see that. Try and get see the detail in that. Look at that, the stitching on his like Hessian sack head, the button eyes. I mean, Neca are one of the most detailed figures you can buy. They really know how to go with detail. Look at that button there. Look. And look at the hands. Try and get me in focus for you. Look at that. You can see the cloth detail on the hands. This is a phenomenal amount of detail. I mean, the only thing I could play about so far is that. I wish they'd sort of done the paintwork across there as well, but you know, when you got it on display, you're not really going to see that. But that is, look at that, there's a bit of blood there, look. But this is phenomenal. I mean, it's simple little characters to do. He's got the pegs there if you want to get one of those stands you can put him on. Doesn't really come with stands. That's the one thing about Neca. They should bring stands with them, like the old DC figures and that. You can have stands with them. Little plastic stands, you sort of stick them on, they can stand up. But to be honest, if you look at him, if I can get him to stand. Yeah, he stands pretty well, doesn't he? He's got a good centre of gravity, balance there. I'll move that out of the way. Got a good centre of balance, so he can thingy there. So obviously he comes with different things. So this is the hand he comes with, and that's obviously for holding a knife or something. But we'll check that in a second. What we'll do is stand him at the back for a minute. We'll lay him at the back for a minute. Let's see what else we've got in here. So let's go with his sack first. Now look at that. I mean, blood-soaked sack. There's a bit in the film. It's kind of one of those sort of blink and you miss it. Oh, look, that's made so you can hold it. It's one of those blink and you sort of miss it moments where you see Sam at a bus stop with a load of kids, and then the bus goes past. Suddenly there's not, but the sack's full up. I always like that moment, but that's good. Let's obviously you can hold the sack in his hand. I might have him with a sack. This is the problem. When you get a Neca figure, you've got to try and work out what you want to display him with, and it's hard to choose sometimes. Let's get this funky pumpkin out. What's this do? Oh. Oh, look. This actually lights up or something. Look, see the tab. Pull the tab out. Well, it doesn't. Might got to do something with the batteries, I don't know. I'll look into that in a minute and see what's going on with that, because it's obviously not working. Or maybe it just doesn't work. I thought it might light up or something or make a noise. Maybe I've got to play around the batteries a bit more. Maybe I've got to put new batteries in it. But look at that pumpkin. That's quite cool. Even as a flaming pumpkin, that is a pretty cool thing. Let's put him over there. What else have we got? Let's get another pumpkin out. Got this one's in there. Oh my god. It's like bonded with the plastic. It's going to go flying across the room, isn't it, when it pops out. There we go, he's out. But another cool little pumpkin. Have you got the detail of, look, the cutting from the top, because some people like to take them out, but that is pretty cool. Again, detail phenomenal. Look at that. So, I remember someone saying on another video about Neca figures. You collect Neca figures, you're pretty much going to get yourself like a pumpkin collection. So this is Sam with the, because there's a scene where he eats a lollipop. And you know what? They've gone to the detail. In fact, that's what they've done. Look, there's so much detail. They didn't have to do this, but look, if you look under there, that is one of his other faces. They put the sack over one of his other faces. I did not expect that. I thought this was going to be just like a coloured mouth, but they've actually got the entire figurehead, one of those heads there, underneath that. And then I suppose you could put the lolly in his mouth and that if you wanted to, because the scene where he's eating the lolly. But again, look at the detail on this. Look at the stitching detail. Look at that. And the cross stitching on the eye. So that is the entire figurehead in there. Look at that. Wow, I did not expect that. So if you ever wanted to, you can always take this bit of plastic off, I suppose, is the way to do it. And then you've got another figurehead. But again, the blood stain down there. What else have we got? And that's what's underneath the sack. So basically, in the film, he takes off his head, and this is underneath the sack. Is that open? Oh my gosh! It's got an articulated jaw. You can have it open, you can have it closed. That is insane. Look at that. Yeah, so when he takes off the Hessian sack, he's basically got like a pumpkin head. But it's that I did not expect it to be like that. That is brilliant. His little teeth. He's got his black eyes and he's... That is phenomenal. What else got to pop out? Oh, this is where he gets shot. Okay, hang on. Give me your head. So, in the film, he actually gets shot in the head at one point, and you see like the pumpkin guts come spewing out of him. Is this articulated as well? You can even open this drawer as well. Look at that. So basically, you can have a figure of him being shot. Again, things like this I would never have on display, but it's just nice to have it as an extra, isn't it? Like if you wanted to do some figure photography of something else, you have like a freaky head in the background, you can use this for that. Again, you pop it on like that. The mouth opens and closes. Pumpkin guts. And what's in this little... This looks like a little box of weapons. Oh, there we go. Right. So, in one bit, his hand gets cut off and goes walking across the floor. And that's what that is, basically, where his hand just walks across the floor. But you could do like this little... Like that. But they've gone to the effort of putting that in there with it. So I suppose you could just pop his hand off from there and stick this one on. We've got a hand that looks like that's specifically for holding possibly the lollipop, which I actually might have him holding. I might have him holding the lollipop. That's a hand specifically for holding that. Speaking of the lollipop, the sort of half-eaten lollipop. Now that's some good detail. It's a shame we didn't have like a whole lollipop as well. There we go, look there. So look, it's made for that purpose. Look at that. That's pretty cool. So that might be the hand I put on him. Slide you over there. And there is, what's this here? Oh, I know what this is. He kills someone in the film. It's a razor blade inside chocolate. So now that whole Halloween thing, like someone once hid razor blades inside chocolate bars and give them to kids. It's based on that. So there's a chocolate bar. It's got a razor blade in it, and he uses a weapon at one point in the film. There we go. That's pretty cool. So there's a nice lot of stuff there. I think I'm going to keep him like that. I'm going to keep that head on. You can take the heads off and you can swap them out. I'll try and do that now, actually. See if I can do that. I don't want to damage it or anything, but... So I do get so nervous. Like if you pop the head off wrong or something, you're going to... There we go. So the head comes off. like so. It's got a lot of articulation in that head. You can really move that head around a bit. And then you can put on like that, and you get that head. So you get the Sam head like that. Or you can put on a different head if you wanted to. So if you wanted to put on the one with the mouth open, like that. And I suppose you can get the lolly, put the hand up to the mouth, stick the lolly in there, so he's eating the lolly. Is that mouth open as well? Yeah, so you can sort of like stick it in like that. I mean, his lolly. See now, that I think's for the bag, right? That's obviously for the bag. That hand. I kind of wanted him to be holding the bag and the lolly, but kind of like, actually, no, you could do it. So I could put the lolly hand on. I'll do this in a second, but yeah, so there's him doing that. And again, you can have that one if you wanted to. But I'm going to go back to the Hesse. I like this one. This is from the cover of the thing. This is the cover of the DVD, and I like the cover of the DVD. So go from that. And I suppose, yeah, actually, to be honest with you, you could always, yeah, the hand could just hold that like that. Or like that. Yeah, so you can have the back, yeah, because that can hold that. That looks like it's holding that. And I could switch this hand out here. I hate doing this. I always worry I'm going to pop the bloody thing off. Or break it inside the thing, you know. There we go. Hands come off. Do it. And then this hand can go on. The lollipop hand. So I forgot to screen here. I'm trying to push it back in. Oh, some people, they heat them up, don't they, with like boiling water, but that's gone in alright actually. So yeah, I'm going to probably display him myself like that with the lollipop in his hand like that. There we go. Maybe turn that like that so you can see it. Lift it slightly up. Doesn't fall out there. That's how I'm going to basically display it. So there we go. And look, you can put your little, slide these bits across. And you could stand him. And how cool does that look? Look at that. That is a phenomenal figure. So yeah, I've got this from Mad About Horror website in the UK. I would, right, okay, I've got to tell you a story now. So on my page, you'll find somewhere I talk about getting scammed. I ordered a Neca figure from Amazon, and it came through for me, and it was actually a fake figure. It wasn't a real Neca figure. The box was different. If you look at the, if you go and find the video to that, look through my thing, you'll see like it says like, I got scammed, I think is the title of the video. And you'll see it's the Scream Neca figure, and that's the one that I got scammed on. But if you look at that video, you'll see how the box was bad and that. But this is actually a proper 100% Neca figure. That's why I go with Mad About Horror, because I trust them to send proper stuff out, and they've not let me down. So there we go. I actually got my Trick or Treat Studios Gremlins and my Chucky from there as well. So there we go. That is Sam, looking stunning. But yeah, so as I said, if you haven't seen the movie Trick or Treat, go out, find it, buy it, watch it. You will not be disappointed. It's a stunning little horror movie. It's just a good time. That film is just a good time. There's some funny bits in it. There's some scary bits in it. And the stories are just great little stories. Again, I mean, just look, you could use these for other displays. If you've got like a Halloween Michael Myers display, you can use that for that, couldn't you? I've got actually a Neca pumpkin. I wonder if it actually, 1 second. Right, so yeah, there's the Halloween 2 Michael Myers Neca figure, which is quite cool. And as I said, he come with a pumpkin as well, which is this pumpkin. And you can always set them up together. Oh, no, it does work. There we go, look at that. Oh, it's made it work. The light just came on then. A bit of a dodgy connection there, I think. mean, I'm never going to use it to light up anyway, but I don't know. It worked a minute ago. That's the only letdown I've had so far. That doesn't light up properly, but I'm never going to use it for that anyway. But yeah, so as I said, you can get these things here, look. And they'll go with that. So if you wanted to use this stand from Michael Myers, say, because that is a very Michael Myersy looking backdrop, and then you wanted to put a few extra pumpkins in the foreground. Oh, he's lit up again there. That thing is on it. It's got a mind of its own. A few pumpkins in the foreground. You could use it like that. Just an idea if you sort of to mix and match them all that. So if you wanted a big Halloween display, you could use the pumpkins for that. Yeah. And just to show you the size of Sam, so there's Chucky, the Neca Chucky. Here is the Michael Myers. So size-wise, they kind of do go together, because you can imagine that would probably be about right. Because if you think of Chucky doll, maybe he's a bit big actually. Think about it now. Yeah, maybe he's a bit big size-wise. But there we go. But I love that figure. Let's move Michael out of the way now. But I definitely love this figure. I love the details on it. I love the patches. That is a Sam figure. You know, I said the only thing that's sort of a bit dodgy is this, which is now lighting up. Sort of. I don't know what's wrong with it. But there's obviously a bit of a dodgy connection in that. But in the end of that, as I said, I'm not going to use it for the light. It's just going to be a figure that sits there on the shelf with him on display. I'm going to put these ones back in the box to keep safe. And then, I know one day I might want to change them up or whatever. But again, they are really good. That is great. Trying to zoom in the wrong thing now. That is great, isn't it? And I'm so impressed that they've actually put a proper head underneath. They haven't just like bolted out with like a bit of plastic. They've actually used the proper figurehead. That has impressed me the most, because you can actually see the face and detail underneath. But that is astonishing. And again, the figures, which I did not know had like open and shut mouth, so you can sort of display them wherever you want. Again, the stitching on the eyes. That is brilliant. I am so impressed with that. Well done, Neca. Another fine figure. So he's going to go up there for now. And again, when it gets to sort of like, because at the minute we're in Christmas, so all the Christmas decks in the front room. So once Christmas is over, I'll probably move him into the front room and take pride of place on my shelf in the front room with the rest of the sort of stuff. But Christmas, they get moved into here because it kind of doesn't really go Christmassy theme, does it really? But they'll definitely come back out soon. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little unboxing video. I've got another one coming up soon. I've got to unbox that, what you can see sitting there, the Ghostface Scream. And that'll be my next unboxing. If you do like this one, obviously subscribe, and there'll be more stuff coming hopefully in the future, along with other videos that I do. So if you like this stuff, then please like and share. If you know anyone that likes this stuff, please share it with them. If you've got like a community on Facebook, again, you think, oh, they might like that, so share it with them as well, please. So really help me out and make my kids happy, because my kids really wants to get to 500 subscribers. We're at like 450 or something, so like fingers crossed I can get it for them. I don't get anything with 500 subscribers, but they've got this like in their head that means we're famous. I don't know. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and see you guys soon. Bye.